What is up, my dudes? It's Pac-Man here, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new episode of Climbing the Ranks. Today we're at Silver 4 still, but right on the edge, 1 MMR off Silver 3. So yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into it. All right, so we're starting off with Clubhouse. Interesting. I'm feeling the duck. I can already feel the duck. The duck is coming. I don't think we've had Clubhouse yet. That's cool. Might have. Don't think we have though. It's kind of weird. Like I feel like we've played like a few maps over and over. Like Coastline a couple times now. Border. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. So the reason I'm not really going over the ban phases anymore in this is because like I don't really think ban phases need to be talked about too much, in all honesty. Just for anyone that wants to know, just ban who you don't want to play against, or if you know, like for me, I will just basically auto ban Echo most games because he's just very strong. He's very hard to play against. Yeah, and that's just kind of what I do. I just ban what I don't want to play against. But for me, my bans usually look very similar to this: Thatcher, Jackal, Echo, Valk. Sometimes, you know, Valk's Mira's banned there. Sometimes it's Maverick that's banned there, or a few different variations like that, but for the most part, it's pretty consistent. Alright, that'll do. Okay, this has been a bit of a mess. Bit of a setting up mess. Don't worry about it too much, Pulse Bro. We should need to rotate there, guys, if anyone can. Pulse is really freaking out down there. Okay, so where that pulse is reinforcing, you don't really want to reinforce that. You want to have these reinforced if you can. Yeah, it's just not as important to have them reinforced. Whereas if they can take bottom garage, it's harder for me as Doc to hold garage, right? Can someone use a C4 to make a rotate here?
I'll do it.
Thanks. Thanks, bro. Yeah, so basically what I'm going to try and do here for the most part is basically just hold down garage, and then I can support on the breach when that eventually gets opened. I can support this window, which is already open, and I also have this kind of like long crossfire into cache for when that time comes. But for the most part, it can be a bit boring, or it can be really, really like hectic if if this is just the way they decide to push. There's one on the roof, holding sight window. Okay, so now I just need to be aware of that. Next time I go through this, next time I try and go through this rotate, if I try and go through the rotate again, someone's holding me top roof. All right, so that's why you never want to just like over give like your shoulder to anything. You just want to kind of like jiggle peek it slightly. Nothing much happening here on garage. Cheeky ducks him. I'm actually going to rotate down. Didn't like being in that corner. Want my long angle back. We're good. Nothing wrong with getting a bit aggressive here.
1 op 4 remaining. You will be detected if you remain in this area.
Send it for the boys.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Don't do that at home, kids. Nah, at the end of the day, you've literally got wall hacks. Like when it's silly not to get like aggressive when we've got an interrogation, because you've literally, that's wall hacks, right? Obviously me jumping out into the roof, don't need to do that. That's getting a bit ludicrous, but realistically the round was pretty much done. Let's go basement, hey? Kind of want to get off site here. I might just pop my bandit charges down and get off. We get one more reinforcement back, church.
Device placed. Device activated.
So to be honest, putting bandit, yeah, that's cool, boss. This guy's got a real issue with reinforcing. Realistically, putting my bandit batteries down here probably won't come to much use. It's probably more of a, like without sounding rude, probably more of a higher elo thing. Where like one final push at the end of like all their map control for the attacks is to open up the back of church walls and push onto church, try and get a plant down like in that corner or that corner. And getting that church wall open is pretty important to that if they're doing that specific push. I don't think the coordination level down here, I don't think they're going to be going for a push like that. So it's probably a bit wasted, but I just want Bandit's cheeky gun. Okay, bottom blue.
There's 2 there.
Okay, let's just chill out here for a second. Shooting the drone will often lead defenders or attackers to be a bit like, oh, like that. Like, you know, I guess it's fine, but it's pretty, oh God. Pretty funky push, what I was trying to say. Pretty funky thing to do. But shooting a drone like that can be a good way to kind of throw them off slightly. I'm gonna drop down blue here. Okay. That's better. That's not so good. Should have landed that shot on the buck. If I hit the buck first time, it would have given me a lot more room to just re-maneuver. Probably would have went back up the ladder and then wrap down blue again. But missed the shot and I kind of had to wait for the buck to re-peak, overcommit. Landed him, just missed the shot in the finker. What do we have on cams? Unlucky.
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
This time the Bandit batteries will probably come in more clutch. We've got so much hard breach denial. Mute.
Protect the bombs.
Kaid and Bandit. So really, if I was in a coordinated team, what I would probably do here is I would probably reinforce up these 2 walls. And then I would put a shield right here. And then an ADS there, and another ADS there, and probably Bandit trick these walls. It's probably what I would recommend doing, or what I would... Oh, that's Devo. That's what I would do. But obviously we don't have that kind of coordination here, so probably not going to mess around with that.
5 seconds to insertion.
Missing reinforcements.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Again, I would have, probably not them, probably all of them reinforced, them 2 reinforced, and I'd be holding in here. Maybe 1 more reinforced in here if we had another spare. Just gonna try my best to hold this for as long as I can. Like, those reinforcements there probably aren't overly great. That one's fine. You can reinforce them too, but I'd much rather have more of a setup in cache. Let's try to hold this down as long as we can. I think they're in CC.
Be advised, Op 4 has located a bomb.
That guy just take my kill. Thanks for that, bro. Deserved it. My shot is awful at the moment, though.
Loading mag.
The diffuser is
Hopefully this Maverick knows how to do the trick.
The diffuser has been secured.
Give me those feet, Legion boy. How funny is it that I can tell it's Legion by his shoes? That's when you know you played this game too much. One garage, one red. Okay, bad positioning. That was eventually going to get me killed. Perceived pressure though, right?
You'll drop the diffuser.
Bandits lit.
Had to chase that down.
Reload. Cover.
Okay, 19 seconds. We gotta push together, guys.
Covered. 15 seconds left. Op 4 last stop standing.
Oh, he's in cash. Construction.
10 seconds left.
1 HP. Nice.
Good job.
Op 4 eliminated.
Yeah, like, I probably should have checked that corner, but, like, if the bandit's there, realistically, we're getting plant down. I had to kind of push and try and crumple in on the collapse in on the side at the same time. The Jaeger, I overshot terribly. It's just plain and simply haven't been playing enough, so should have waited for that kill to be a bit more clear. He was about to shoot the Claymore. I didn't realize there was a Claymore there, so I was kind of expecting him to just push into the bullets. But then at that point, I knew he had barely any bullets left in his clip because he kept, reloading every time he got around a corner. So I just had to chase him, and it got a bit close. If he'd landed a headshot, I was dead. But eventually, we got the kill, and it just realistically, I had to go for that kill. It's kind of hard to explain why, but if we just let that Jaeger do what he wants and I skip back into sight, I'm going to be the entire time watching my back. Imagine if I did leave the Jaeger and then I pushed up and got killed by the bandit, then it's a 3v2 with both the bandit and the Jaeger there, so it gets a lot more tricky. At that point, I had to push for the kill.
Reloading.
Seeing if I could get a cheeky headshot. Let's have a look. Let's see what we're working with. So they've completely reinforced off garage. Like, they're not playing anyone in garage. I'm gonna go take it.
You have located a bomb.
Okay. Alright, we can maybe just try and plant behind the B-bomb. Whoa.
Reloading.
What were you doing there, sir? Do you want to try and do it? Had to send it. We weren't looking.
Diffuser is active. Protected at all costs.
Loading mag.
1 on 4 remaining.
Need to reload.
Woo!
4 neutralized.
Got the job done. Alright, so realistically, the reason that I decided to just push through is because they were saying they need some cover. I couldn't really see what was happening the other side of that server rack. Big fans of the video, Pacman. Thanks, bro. GG's. That's funny as. Yeah, the main reason that we didn't decided not to just push through, the guys were saying we needed cover, and fair enough, they did probably need more cover. I couldn't really see. I was just making up the assumption that like maybe we could, because if we get to there, we've got the breach reinforcement, the reinforced walls open. If we can get that bomb down, it's basically game over. All one of them has to do is just make it through that small gap, right? So they said we need more cover. So I said, okay, like last time I droned this, it was pretty clear. I don't know if anyone's going to be expecting someone to just full send it. So that's basically what I did. Sent it through. And yeah, ended up getting lucky, caught them off guard. I don't think they expected someone to be so pushed up because they were so focused on the breach. And it paid off. Sometimes you have to make a play and be a bit risky in that sense. Not all the time. It's good to be measured, but sometimes it makes sense to take risks. All right. Cafe Dostoevsky. Having flashbacks. Third floor. How are we going to play third floor? Do I do some Valk runouts? Maybe I should. Maybe that's like actually good for you guys to see. And like part of Cafe really does mean like getting quite aggressive a lot of the time. So let's try an aggressive Valk round where I'm push and trying to take the fight to them, C4s and so on. I'm not like a hell Valk main though, so I don't. Oh god damn it, red dot. So I don't know a lot of like real good Valk spots. I usually chuck one up there. I'll reo up these two walls here. Now, you can play with these walls open. It just depends how you want to play. If you want to play with these walls open to kind of stop this, I'll show you. There's like a default plant right here. If you want to stop, open these up to have this, to cover this default wall, you have to be playing white, like that white corner. And I don't plan on playing there, so I'm probably not going to do it. Alright, so I'm going to try and get one up there, or somewhere close up there. I'm going to try and get some spawn peek space off that information.
You will be detected if you remain in this area.
Doesn't look like anyone spawned out here. Old mate's gone for it. Uh-oh. Okay, and the good thing about that cam there is that it's actually still a pretty solid cam. There's two out there now. So there's two out by reading door. Okay, I might actually just go try and defend that.
C4 deployed.
Definitely messed that up.
Op 4 has located a bomb. You know what to do.
Alright, let's playing cigar for a minute. So I'm playing super aggressive here. Like I'm not in a very covered spot, if that makes sense. So I have to be really aware. Of where I'm at kind of at all times. And be aware that they can peek me from white hallway. I might begin to fall off this. Okay, new Valk. One new Valk. Might actually move up and get aggressive on this guy again.
Last stop standing.
Cool, we got the job done. That was a bit of a mess of a round, but we got the job done in the end. How you killed me? I was behind a wall. I wasn't actually shooting you, mate. PacmanDownUnder. What is this? Do I need to change my name again? The pressure's on, boys. The pressure is on. Hello. Alright, so we're playing kitchen service. I'll actually show you guys a mirror setup that I've been messing around with. Now, this does usually take a castle and a Jaeger as well. So if you do have a team of 2 or 3, there's actually a pretty cool, pretty cool mirror spot here. Mirror kind of setup. So what I usually do is I usually go, can't remember, what is it? So it's the one in bakery I play for small bakery. So the one that's in kitchen, I'll show you. It's going to be easier to show you. I can't remember which side I put the other one on. We decided against one side of it. So we put this one this side. Someone's going over there to reinforce. Put this one on this side. And then put this one, I believe, on this side. Yeah. Pretty sure. This one could be on this side, though. Hopefully they haven't gone over and reinforced it. How we usually do it is we have, like, you're always going to have some form of, what's it called? Some form of, like, kind of hard breach denial. So you'll have, like, a mute or a bandit. And then the Jaeger, similar to how they've got it there. That Jaeger's going to get destroyed, though. Don't put it on there, bro, because it'll get destroyed, Jaeger.
Get ready to engage.
Okay.
Put it like there. Yeah, so basically this guy, their job with that wall reinforced, and usually we put a castle barricade there and use the other castle barricade, I think, on that door there. Castle's not really super important, but this guy's job is to defend small bakery, and then where that bandit's playing is to defend the double doors, right? And what I would usually do as well is shoot open these double doors so that they can't cross easily. Takes them more time. And what I also will do is I'll go open up cheeky lines of sight. Looks like they're going from above, and that's the problem. That if they do go from above there, it basically you just have to fall off that. So a little bit of good communication in the team to say that they have taken fireplace and reading, mining and stuff like that, and the bandit should fall off straight away, really. Because if you can wait until they actually sledge from above, or Zofia from above or whatever, but you can get picked pretty quickly in those situations. Okay. Obviously, they're just pushing for a freezer breach, so I'm not just going to continue to stay on them other mirrors. Play this a little bit more aggressively. Goya's just peeked out and got a kill, so I'm gonna go off that guard. Them shots aren't that good, eh? What do you want from me? So like I said there, the main reason that I am never mind the really choked mirror shots, but the main reason that I peeked is because that the Goyo came down and peeked the stairs. So what are they going to look at then? They're going to look at the stairs. That's just common thoughts and common process. So he came down, took a shot, got a kill. Now the player that was there was likely going to be another one down there. That player probably would have shifted his attention to the stairs. So what you're supposed to do is peek out and get a quick headshot. That's not what I did. I peeked out and made it harder than it had to be. But still, the thought process was right, and that's why you don't have to have the best aim in the game to be high plat. So you just need to be smart. Does help to have good aim though. I should have really brought my my mutes upstairs, because how I usually play this again is I play from above. So I try and I use my mute jammers around here. So top of white. I use my mute jammers on this door. I'd usually have these two reinforced. I do the SSG hold up here, not all the time, but just with my bud Brody, Private Moist. We do like a sort of an SSG hold. We use our mute jammers along these ways. These walls are reinforced, and we just kind of hold from the front here. With this hatch open, we drop down late round. What do you guys think? Would you guys like to see some games like that? Because I've been thinking about doing a series with Brody Like, even because there's so much more things that we can do as a duo. Like, solo strats, like you guys see, you've seen how I've been playing, and like, you know, I haven't lost a game. I've lost one game, sorry, my second game that I played. But solo, it doesn't really work with a lot of skill and strategy. It's just playing fundamentally solid sound. Like, that's all it really is, right? The bandit's just fragged out. There's not a whole lot else to it, aside from just, you know, like thinking about what you're doing, like with that, you know, like, and just crosshair placement, right? So my aim isn't very good, like my flick aim isn't very good, right? But why was I able to kill that Twitch? Because of crosshair placement. I was just aiming at head height, and she just decided to run through the door. So a lot of it just comes down to playing fundamentally solid Siege. And here, a little bit of cheeky spawn peeking.
If you remain in this zone, you will be detected by hostiles. 1 op 4 remaining. You've located a bomb.
Game.
Make your way
So there's
its
two ways to
location.
take this site. I think I've talked about this in a video in the past. There's two main ways to take it. One being take the hatches, and one going in from below. So we'll try and take the hatches and see how we go here. With Ash, I would usually go in from below though. What I'll do straight away, I would use my breach pellets here to take these hatches if we didn't have Sledge, but I'm imagining Sledge and Jackal, to be fair. So I'm imagining that both of these guys are gonna be able to do that, and my breach charges are better served taking out Goyo shields. You know, what else did I destroy? Electrical.
You have located a bomb.
I'm gonna hold from above here for a second. Come on, teammate, kill me.
You must
That's a rip.
recover the diffuser. The diffuser is now secured.
So, all good, bro.
It's been secured.
Boys are cleaning up. They're gonna get it done. Clean 4-0, the double 4-0, I think.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Bandits in Cocktail Lounge, the
Diffuser
back,
has been recovered.
near White Stairs. He was playing close on that corner on your right there. Not sure where the last is.
Op 4 last stop standing.
That's the bandit, still in that corner. Close right here, dude.
Diffuser is online and active.
Ooh, never use Jackal Shotgun. Ooh, there's a rotating, yeah, refrigerator. Just take your time here, boys. He's white hallway.
Down to 1 friendly.
So this guy should probably be aiming at the door now. Just because this bandit is right here and he knows he's in here. Well played. GG's.
Neutralized. Mission successful.
Well played in the end there. He redeemed himself for headshotting me, for taking me out. He said, no, Pac-Man, trust me, I've got this. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Climbing the Ranks. We're getting closer and closer to that top tier, to that gold. Getting there. GG, boys. Thanks for the game. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer. Like I said, the main things to take out from this video is that you do not have to play like BELLOW or Bolo, whatever, however you pronounce his name. You don't need to, you know, have aim like them champions and stuff like that. As long as you play pretty, you know, fundamentally sound Siege and you think about what you're doing when you're doing it, for the most part, you're gonna be okay, right? Crosshair placement beats aim, like flick aiming all day of the week. But I also need to work on my my flick aim a little bit because obviously there's some issues there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's the double 4-0 sweep. And if you did, please remember to drop a like, a comment, and if you really want to, you can also subscribe. But that part's up to you. But no, seriously, guys, once again, as always, I cannot keep saying this, but thank you so much for all the support and all the ongoing love. Both games I got noticed today, so might need to change up the gamer tag for next episode. But I really hope you guys are enjoying the content, man, and I hope you're staying safe. Okay, so with that being said, I will see you in the next one. Peace.